What's up, everybody? This is Eric from East Computer Solutions. So it's countdown to kickoff. Apple event is almost 30 minutes away. Yes. Are y'all ready for the new Apple event? Y'all ready for the new iPhones? This is the tech preacher, Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. We're going to discuss before we get into the Apple event. What's up, everybody? Oh, yeah. Shout out to my man, Dan Tanner. This is music. Pay the man. That's what I'm talking about. What you want to see with the new iPhone? We're going to get into it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm hype. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes. Oh, yeah. I hope you're ready. What's up, everybody? This is Eric from Easy Computer Solutions, a.k.a. the Tech Preacher. We count down the kickoff. The new Apple iPhone event is almost here. Are you ready? Are you ready for the new iPhone? Yes. Are you ready for all the hype of the new iPhone? Are you ready to have some fun? Are you ready? That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Are you hyped of the new iPhone? Are you ready? Yes. Are you ready for the iPhone 11? Are you ready for the iPhone 11R? Are you ready for the iPhone 11 Max? We gonna get into it, y'all. Are you ready for it? Yes. All right, guys. What's up with you? Let's get into it. Woo! I'm hyped this morning. I'm hyped this morning. If y'all didn't know, I'm hyped this morning. One more thing. What you think Tim Cook gonna do today? We keep on hearing rumors about one more thing, one more thing. Are we gonna get something special with these iPhones? Is it one more thing that we're gonna get? What is it that we're going to get today? There's one more thing. Boom. Are we going to get, what kind of one more thing are we going to get today? Shout out to everybody that joined in the chat. Y'all guys know that I do wall-to-wall coverage for all these events. Yes. Woo. That's what I'm talking about. Are you ready for the Apple iPhones? We already know what it's going to look like. We already know about iOS 13. We already know about everything with the new Apple iPhones. What will Apple bring to the table in about 30 minutes? I mean, we got possible new watches coming out. We got all kinds of things, possible glasses. We got this one more thing. They are broadcasting this live on YouTube. What is it about the iPhone that you're so hype about? Woo! Yes. Shout out to everybody that joined in the chat. Thank y'all guys very much. I got too much light on me. Let me get rid of some of this light. I got too much light on me. Got me glowing. Like, you see me glowing up here? It's because I got all these studio lights on. Whoo! This day we've been waiting for a very long time. Finally, all the hype, everything about the iPhone is over. It's done. Let me give you my thoughts about this iPhone, right? iPhone 11. It looked just like the iPhone 10, but now we got the stovetop stuffing. We got the stovetop stuffing camera array on the back. Listen, man, when we talk about iPhones, man, the iPhone XR had that one camera. Looked like this one here is going to come with two cameras, right? So the iPhone XR is going to come with two cameras in the flash. It looked like Apple's going all universal when they're doing the iPhone 11. So obviously we're hearing some colors, but what you guys think? What you guys think about the new iPhones? I mean, is this gonna be the win all be all in 2019? Is y'all guys hype or overly hype about the mid $1,000+ phones? Now we know that the iPhone XR is going to be around the $750 price point. We know that the iPhone 11 It's going to probably be about the $999 price point, and we know that the iPhone 11 Max is still going to be the $1,100 price point. Now, we hear rumors that Apple was probably stick with 64 gigs. Please, Apple, don't do 64 gigs. Oh my God. Listen, man, if Apple do 64 gigs when everybody else is doing 128, 256, Apple, don't do it. So we got to see what Apple going to bring to the table. Now, as far as the 2018 devices, obviously we're going to probably see some price reductions with that. Let's see what Apple's going to do with the last year's model. Obviously, hopefully they should drop it. The iPhone XR should drop to at least $500. Hopefully, the iPhone XS Max should be at least $800. And the iPhone 10 should be at least, $600, $700. So they should drop at least about 15 to 20%, hopefully 25%. Hopefully we need to see some price drops with last year's model, because if you got an iPhone, it's old, right? Today is the event of the new iPhones. Today is the event that we all been waiting for. Will Apple bring to the table? What they going to do? Are they going to take these iPhones and they're going to tell you some unique features with these iPhones? What are they going to do with these iPhones? Shout out to everybody in the building. Hopefully, Apple will not give us a 64 gig iPhone 11. Oh my God, listen, we will be live right after the event, right? And we're going to discuss all the details about the iPhone 11, everything in between about the iPhone 11. We're going to have some fun. We're going to dissect it. We're going to go everything in between. The tech preacher, we're going to preach. I'm going to preach to preach. Hopefully you ready. Yes, hopefully you ready. What's up with you? Dan Tanner in the building. What's up? I got my man Tanner in the building. Don in the building. What's up? Yes, today is a good day. What's up with you? Yes, Big John Tech Reviews. Yes, still too damn high. I agree. And so what is one more thing? I don't know. We hear rumors and speculation. Here's the thing. A lot of people have been talking about one more thing, but let's see what Apple brings to the table. Let me bring my man King Mike in the building. What's up?
What up? What up? What up? What up? Hopefully the audio ain't too bad.
Our audio is perfect, man. We discussing the iPhone 11. What Apple gonna bring to the table? The pre-game show. What is Apple gonna do? What is Apple gonna do?
Man, Apple ain't gonna do nothing. I don't know, man. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do. I'm kind of thinking it might be some Apple tags, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be none of these AR glasses everybody think it's gonna be.
Well, we got to wait and see. But you know what? Here's the thing. Apple, this is the first time that we started getting dummy units early like this, right? I mean, yep. God, we've been having dummy units out for about a month and a half, almost 2 months. So the dummy unit's been out. I don't know, man. We lost them. The dummy unit's been out, and we've been getting, obviously all the case makers and everything have made their cases. They already know what it's going to be about. And I don't know. What you think? You're back, Mike.
Yeah. My bad. I don't know, man. I'm really curious to see what it's going. I want to see if it's going to look just like that black one. Because if it looks just like that black dummy unit, I might get one. But I think this might be the first year I say I'm good with the one I already got.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm looking at like the black dummy unit, right? And look, here's the thing. I think most people would go for this one because the camera array kind of sink in with the design of the phone, right? So I think that, when Apple might say, but here's the thing. One of the things that I don't like about the camera array is that it's sticking out. It's sticking out. It's not flush. And that surprises me that we're going to get a phone in 2019 that doesn't have a flush camera array. And I noticed that when I been kind of using, I ain't gonna say using them, but been looking at these phones, is that the camera is not flush. That means that if you don't use a case, that when you put this phone down on the table, that it will have a flex. You know, it will be flex. You know, and I don't know. It doesn't have that.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have that flat. It doesn't have the flat. You say forget the way it looks, huh? So wait a minute. You know, here's the thing. Are you willing to pay $1,100, $1,200, $1,300 for a phone, and you're going to say forget the way it looks? I want to ask that question. A lot of people say don't worry about the looks. We gonna slap a case on it. What about the people that put clear cases on their devices, like myself? Are you willing to part ways with $1,200 of your money, and it don't matter how the phone look? It can be ugly, right? I mean, people did it with the Pixel, right? And I called the Pixel out. I guess everybody got different tastes. Look, no. I see what you're saying. MC2. No, I'm just saying, like, are you willing to part ways with your hard-earned money and not really worrying about how a phone look? Hitting the gym and listening to music. Yeah.
Yeah, the phone need to look good to me.
I agree.
I can't do no phone that don't look good.
Yes.
What's up, people? What's up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We doing a pregame show. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We doing a pregame.
That's what's up.
I'm just mad. I'm just mad. I'm working. Y'all said pregame. I want to drink. I'm up here driving.
You up there driving?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me show y'all so y'all know it's real. What's good? I ain't got the bonnet on, but I got that blue pair. Piggy's out for Cecil Betty. Y'all want me to do it one time for the stream? Hold on, let me pass this guy. I want to think I'm mad. All right, here we go.
Man, be careful out there, man.
That's what's happening.
Oh yeah.
So Tanner, what you think about this, man? I mean, we got all the rumors, everything comes to a head today, right?
Yeah.
But the iPhone XR, man, I mean, here's how it look, man. This is
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. I was about to get to that. Now, shout out to Armadillo Tech for sending me a model and everything of the 11R, whatever they're gonna call it. But if it looks and feels like this, then I might have to just stick with my 10R. I gotta be honest.
Yeah,
gotta be honest. I was quite disappointed.
Well, what y'all think about? They say this year's models might be cheaper than last year.
Really?
I saw that.
Man.
That's what's that buddy dude? Zolo Tech, I think. Zona Tech. One of those. I'm not gonna call him a tech guard, but he's up there. He put out some type of tweet yesterday, and I saw the iPhone 11 Max Pro, 512 gigabyte, was supposed to come in US at the same price as the Note 10 Plus, 512 gigabyte. If that happens, that's gonna be a game changer because the 10s Max is still $1,450.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Well, let me ask y'all this question. Let's talk about storage for a second. You think Apple gonna do 64 gigabyte storage again, man? For their base model for $1,000?
I don't think so.
That was on there too. Yep, they are.
I don't think so. I think they're gonna go with the 128 and roll from that point on.
So you think 128, 56, and 512?
Yeah, 128, 256, 512 for sure. Because 64 gigs, not to cut you off, big brother, easy or anything like that, but 64 gigs in 2019, that ain't gonna do it, bro.
No.
Not with the size of these apps.
But you gotta. But Tanner, you also got to think about this. A lot of folks is getting their iPhones or giving iPhones to their kids more now too, because they can keep up with what their kids is doing with the iPhone since the parents got one. I know that's my little sister had a 32 gig, a 64 gig. The only reason she got a 128 is because I gave her the phone. Otherwise, she was finna get another 64 gig 10R.
Yeah, that's a great point too. But I just think that the size of pictures and everything and high resolution files, you're gonna need more space.
Yeah, 4K 60. 4K 60, right? Takes so much space that if you shoot this, plus listen, Apple putting out this big old camera array on the back. That means that they're gonna spend a lot of time at this keynote about cameras. This whole keynote address gonna be all about the cameras. The cameras. That one more thing might be pro mode. If Apple put Pro Mode in their camera app, oh my God,
It's a game over.
It's
for me.
over. It's over. It's over.
You know the crazy thing about it is that I buy all the iPhones. I don't rarely make videos about them. I don't even use them. I just buy them for my collection. My wife and my daughter always get iPhones. But Pro Mode on the iPhone with the camera array, and you can put a moment lens on this thing, like a moment lens. Oh,
Look, hold on. Let me get my T on real quick, because y'all gonna let me do T on that one there. Hold up.
Yeah. Because if y'all don't know how, like me, I like to do a lot of cinematic footage, right? And I'm picking up a moment lens for my devices, right? Think about because right here, the moment lens will fit perfect on the stovetop stuffing. What if Apple put Pro Mode, and I'm getting feedback. What if Apple put Pro Mode in the camera app? Woo!
Killer.
Took Pro Mode away.
Killer. Because I use a third-party app on my iPhone called the Highlight app. It adds Pro Mode to the phone. And if they got and if Apple bakes it inside the software with Pro Mode, I agree with you, Easy. That'll be a stunning move.
Yeah.
Game over.
And so somebody say iPhone video recording is the best. No, it's not. I mean, here's the thing. I agree to disagree, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I don't use no stock camera apps besides the LG's camera app sometimes because it has Pro Mode. But I cannot use the stock camera app on iPhones. I cannot use because of white balance issues. I made a video about this because of white balance issues, poor focusing. Listen, to me, the focus part is the one that's a game. It's a deal breaker for me. But Pro Mode, what that does is you can put fixed focus, you could change your white balance, you could change your ISO. It's a whole lot of things in Pro Mode that you could do for professional. If you want professional videography on a phone.
Yeah, you're right.
But here's what a lot of people say, right? A lot of people say, well, if you're going to do professional videography and all that, go buy a high-end DSLR. True, but at the same time, we're at the moment where cell phones can do so much with a small form factor. All they have to do is have the right software, right? Filmic Pro and all these other different software is taking the place of what some of the software downgrades that, like Samsung, took Pro Mode away from the Galaxy phone. But in Filmic Pro, it works great because you can use Pro Mode, right?
Right.
But I believe that phones, and listen, I say this all the time, 99% of all my YouTube videos is shot on a smartphone. And people be like, wow, this footage is great. You're doing a good job. And I say to myself, it's a smartphone with Filmic Pro because I can't use the native camera app, and it comes out stunning, right? So, yes, that would be a game changer if they put Pro Mode in the camera app.
Absolutely. And speaking of bad focusing, the iPhone's focusing is better than the focusing on my S9 Plus. It is.
The iPhone's focus is better than everybody's focusing. That's the only reason I use one for so long for my channel. But I was gonna say this real quick, and then I gotta mute myself for a minute. I'm about to go into this Georgia port. I think the phones are gonna still come in 64 gigs just because this the same company that's trapping people with the Apple Card in the using your iPhone. What sense does it make for them to say, well, you can get this 64 gig iPhone, and you done ran out of memory. Well, for $10 a month, you can get this 200 gigs of iCloud service. Yeah, Apple is moving to that services only. So, I mean, I would not be surprised if we see a 64 gig iPhone in about 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, Mr. ATX, yes and no. All phones in auto mode have white balance issues, but in Pro Mode, you can fix the white balance issues in Pro Mode. That's why it's important. Have you ever been outside shooting a video of your kids, and once you go underneath a tree, you start to see this flickering with white balance? That freaking sucks, man. I hate that. That's something it gnaws me when I see this in a lot of videos where people shoot with their phones without Pro Mode, and you start to see the white balance going in and out and in and out. You already know that you shot with auto mode, and that sucks. That makes
Yeah.
your video looks really bad.
Yeah,
I mean, it's horrible.
it makes it seem like it turns from the nighttime to daytime and nighttime.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's changing the white balance and the ISO, and it relatively suck when I see a lot of videos that's shooting in auto mode, especially with poor focusing. Right? Sometimes the phone on auto mode can't distinguish the difference between a product that you're trying to show and the background. So it loses focus on the product that you're trying to present, and it focuses on the background, and now you have a blurry shot. And sometimes when you're doing like an unboxing or you tearing a box off, that's a one-time shot. I mean, you can't screw that up. Like, that's a one-time shot.
Yeah.
So when you see videos that's very blurry, and I see a lot of content creators say, oh, let me go and fix my focusing. That's right there. That tells you that you can't shoot in auto mode. So it's so imperative. And listen, I agree that phones right now is awesome for filmmaking. Using a gimbal with Filmic Pro, it's like next to none. Wow, look at the truck stop.
Yeah, man.
So I agree. Let's see. Yeah, I saw a video you were talking about doing with the Note 10, doing that. Yes, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I showed people in the video in auto mode how it will change the white balance and then boost up the ISO really fast on auto mode versus when you have it on lock. It doesn't change anything. Trust me, it makes a big difference in your cinematic footage. Yeah.
Makes sense. Same thing with our webcams. You know what I'm saying? You like the focus,
Right.
It looked better.
Yeah.
Right. You're right.
So somebody's saying that no fast charger gonna be in the box. Well, you know how Apple roll. Apple make money on accessories. And you know what's so funny? Go ahead, Mike.
If they don't put a fast charger in that box, I'm gonna go to Cupertino and hurt somebody.
They ain't gonna do it, man.
Wait a minute. That might be the one more thing.
They ain't gonna do it. But here's the thing: they ain't go. I don't think Apple gonna put a fast charger in the box. Apple haven't done it in what, 3 years, right?
Right. Yeah.
Nah. So for everybody that don't know, this is the pregame kickoff. We're gonna roll out in about a few minutes and get ready for the Apple event. Yeah. Right after the Apple event, we go come back live and we go discuss. We go pinpoint and pick it apart. We're gonna talk about the good, the bad, the ugly about the Apple iPhone 11. What Apple done? The one more thing. We're getting close. Are you happy? Are you hyped? 64 gigs, man. I don't know. Somebody said
nah. Please, no. 64 gigs and slow charging? No, so y'all doing too much. No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I look at it like this, Tanner, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I think Apple, with all the leaks and everything with the phone, the dummy units already out, I mean, they really got to bring it. Like, they really got to talk about stuff that we don't know. I mean, they really got to explain this camera array.
Yeah, because this right here ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Then this right next to the one I got already, you know what I'm saying?
Woo!
That red looks better, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie to you. That XR look good. It look good. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know, I agree, man. You put it against your older phone, and it's almost like night and day, man.
Yes, bro. And then to have two cameras on the back, they don't need that big ass square right there. I'm just saying. It's kind of. I
told guys, very easy. The camera module set up in the back of the iPhone 11 is ugly, unattractive. Look at Apple should have done much better. All right, so here's the thing. Is this the result of the design department changing up? Because guess what? Johnny Ive is gone.
Yeah,
Johnny Ive is gone.
Forget about that.
Is this something coming? Is this a Johnny Ive setup, or this is from somebody else? That's the question. Because Johnny Ive, I doubt that this ain't his vision. This don't look like a Johnny Ive phone.
No.
Right? Johnny Ive, the phone you got, that XR, that red one, that is a Johnny Ive phone.
Yeah,
that's
flush.
Beautiful.
Yeah, flush.
It's beautiful. Yeah. Right? Everything about that phone is quality. iPhones have been beautiful for a very long time. This don't look like a Johnny Ive setup here. This is something that Apple used the same design a bigger cutout. I don't know, man. This don't look like a Johnny Ive.
Camera hump.
That hump.
No,
Ooh.
that's not gonna do it.
Johnny Ive left, and they said, "What Huawei did? They put a square on the back. We're gonna do what they did. Whatever."
I bet one more thing will be something like AR glasses that we've been hearing, or something to do with services. Everything has leaked out. Yeah, we're about to find out in a few minutes. What to do? I hate to say, but the camera probably going to be something crazy. You think like maybe 3D effect, maybe something, I don't know. Yep, get your Apple cards ready. Oh, we finally would get picture-to-picture split screen for multitasking. Now, wait a minute. I don't think so. We saw iOS 13 already. iOS 13 does not have all that on there. So no.
Damn, they still ain't gonna have multitasking on it. That's
no.
terrible.
So we already saw. I mean, they already talked about iOS 13 at WWDC. So right. No, it won't be no picture-to-picture. It won't be none of that. We already know what iOS 13 is. No.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. We got iOS 13. We already know that some people running betas on their phones right now. We already got the design of the phone. We already saw iOS 13. So we know what the phone go run. We know what the camera's gonna look like. We know what the design is. What is Apple going to do to make people stand up and clap hip hip hooray at this event in about 3 minutes? I don't know.
They're going to claim to be the first ones to put a wide angle camera on a phone, and they're going to call it magical.
All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and get out of here for the pregame show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get ready. And we go get ready. And after the keynote address, which, listen, we cannot stream that live, obviously. If you want to get slapped and I lose my YouTube channel, if I broadcast that live here, I won't have a YouTube channel tomorrow. Apple don't play that. I've been spanked 2 years ago trying to broadcast a live Apple event, and they hit me for 90 days. No, that don't listen. For a lot of people that don't know how the YouTube space works, you'll see some channels that got the authorization to stream from Apple. I didn't get the authorization to stream from Apple, obviously. But you will see some channels that will try to stream an Apple event. Warning to content creators: if you are a small content creator, you don't know how this works. If you want to use your YouTube, if you want to lose your YouTube channel, stream this event, and tomorrow you will get slapped with all kinds of hits and demonetization, and possibly lose your YouTube channel because you're trying to stream the Apple event. Don't do it unless you have 100% clearance from Apple to stream this event. It will be live on YouTube, official YouTube channel, so you can watch it. But warning to all the content creators: don't do it. All right, Tanner, we gonna get on out of here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. See y'all guys in a few hours. Peace.